Hello and welcome. Gonna play some Russia, everybody's absolutely favorite adversary. Don't think I've done it in any of my Russia videos yet, but I really like going for turn 2 major specifically in this matchup, opening with g3 top fiery. And of course there's constancy, which if somebody put a gun to my head and said win this game, I'd obviously take. Fortunately, I'm not in that situation. There's also ambushes, which looks pretty good here. There are multiple lands that could solve for us with either the damage or the defend, but I am kind of feeling Prowling Panthers, which is often seen as a pretty bad card, and in a vacuum it's the worst one here by a mile. But as Vengeance, there are rare circumstances, I think, where the card can shine. Versus Russia with a beast starting on our mountain, that kind of qualifies. I would much rather have Swarming Wasps, obviously, but moon coverage is pretty good versus Russia too. Wetlands is fine, probably let 2 Blight and dodge Russia 6. What majors do we see? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Pillar of Flame can also be good versus Russia. We can blitz to 3 plays and threshold it. But both the lands we'd like to hit with it are jungles and wetlands, both of which will be blighting very soon, which makes the card pretty unappealing. And then there's Sweep, which could be okay, but I don't think it has nearly the insane potential that Angry Bears does. So we will happily grab that and chuck Fiery. So not only can we threshold this on 2 plays, we can also set it up with Prowling Panthers. Nice. We'll grow into 8 for our disease. We can threshold bears next turn, so this turn we'll play Fetid and Plague Bearers, likely solving 5 with them. And yeah, we'll take the hit in 2 next turn. We are cool with that. City's Rise isn't great, that slows us down for sure. We do get to push out this Explorer, which we will do. We got at least a turn before Jungle shows up again, so this is alright. Dahan Defend does not matter. Jungle Blights, so we do not get hit by Russia 6. Do we explore mountains or sands? We get mountains. Okay, I guess, yeah, we'll solve 5. And we'll send Disease in town to 8, so we can start killing cities there. Explorer can go to the Beast in hopes of extra fear off events. Now we're unable to G2 into either of our mountains, and Bears has 0 range. And we need to grow top if we want to threshold this, which we 100% want to do. Definitely want to play both of these this turn. But spamming G3s is not really generally a good idea versus Russia. Let's give it a try. We also want to grow into 2 for the disease, which is kind of critical for the blitz 'em down strategy. Otherwise, getting the city in 2 off the board is rather difficult. Hopefully we get a beast solve here. Yeah, okay, we're gonna G2. We'll go top bottom. Gives us both our innates this turn. And we'll probably just obliterate 8 with everything we've got. And Bears can also do some stuff in 6. Seems alright. Epidemics here is 1 city down. And we should be able to get the Fear Bomb in the slow phase, which is good. If we get each beast deals a damage, we'll have to send an Explorer to 5. But we'll have 2 fear cards, so I'm okay risking it. Alright, we get to push 1. Well, we will take that. Add Explorer to Blighted Land. Not good, and not really a choice. Okay, now where do we send our Explorer? We could send it 2 because the next part of this event is Dahan deals a damage. But then we risk exploring there and being threatened with a Cascade. And just like making sure we blight in 6 next turn is like not the worst. Again, dodging Russia 6, keeping buildings off the board. And if we back to back and have 3 Explorers in 6, then Angry Bears covers us. I always have to double check this card. We get to push out our beast and kill something adjacent to 8. Also 6 is ravaging next turn anyway, so 3 Explorers doesn't matter for a bit. So our Dahan deals the damage before dying. We'll send to 3. No Fear Bomb off this, that's good. Fear cards. Coasts defend 3, probably not going to matter. Too many monsters, removes a guy, excellent. Jungles and escalate. The good old Russia guessing game. Do we split these or do we add them both to 7? We could risk this beast. We're making another one. I'm going to put them both here. Maybe get some Dawn effects to take care of those. Add beast. Kaboom. Need to hit some explorers to turn off the ravage. Let's just triple check I'm not being stupid before we flip the fear bomb. Okay, yeah. We're going to send beast to 6 and kill the town in 6. Yes. Explorer to 5 makes sense. Sands, K. This is town, right? I mean, it's got to be. We can reclaim, play the same 2 cards again, and we have just about every building under control. Yeah, let's get rid of town. Level 1 fear cards deal with explorers better too. Alright, now we can fast kill the city in 2. And we might be able to get rid of the last town with the fear card. Hopefully our fear cards help with the sands, that's our biggest problem. We can Panthers and Bears the stuff here. We kill the city fast, and then we're 1 point away from terror level 2. So this is gone, this will be gone, this blights Russia 6, and this needs some help. Savage Revenge here kills town. So I think a solving 7 just wins here. And if we miss, we're still in okay shape. Maybe. Let's go for a minor power. Okay, Haunted is pretty good. It might help us take out the fresh town in 7. But if something goes wrong here, like we get an event that puts a building on the board, I think I'd rather have the animal card that chunks more fear and gives us plant coverage. I did not mean to play it this turn, though. This is much, much better. And we're going to hope the event gives us a point of fear, because that would be huge. Alright, come on, give us a solve. How about we draw, Beast steal 2 damage, that'd be nice. Okay, that's fear, good enough. This, though. This is actually a solve. Like, getting a solve off Diaspora versus Russia is insane. Now we just cancel the build here, and Savage Revenge and Bears does the rest. All enabled by Prowling Panthers, of course. We do need to still take Blight so we don't get hit by Russia 6, so let's not screw that up. Although this event takes us to Terror level 2, so we could just win right now. Okay, 3 level 2s. Discord, add a strife, deal a damage. We are going to go Blighted, which could screw us up if the card puts buildings on the board. So we should play assuming that happens, which means I think we should break this up in case of a Mountain Explorer. We've got Strike Low in case 8 Explorers. What else we got? That almost removed town. I think we delete this guy. That frees up Savage Revenge, just in case. Yeah. And this is not relevant. Okay, there are 15 Blight cards, 1 of which wins us the game, and 3 of which add buildings. Can we dodge the 3? No problem, we got this. No, we don't. This is the worst one, too. Okay, we'll do what we can with this. Couldn't have been easy, huh? Bears is killing a town here, so might as well upgrade Explorer. We can Savage Revenge in 8. And we'll do our Beastland, which I'm not sure how we're dealing with outside of crossing our fingers. We definitely want to stop this city, yeah. We will escalate like this. Oh no, we can't let another building through. So yeah, we're just going to risk certain death here. We'll destroy what we can, which is actually quite a bit. It's just not quite enough. Now a building gets left here, which is not good. Do we send to 4 for more potential fear? Nah. And here's Fear Bomb number 2. Just in case this game miraculously goes another turn. There's actually a decent chance we survive the Ravages, but the builds effectively end us. And like, even if we G2, we can't play 3 cards. It's either win now or die. Just had to be this card. We are looking at taking 3 Blight in 5. We could skip 8 and then we just need to solve in 3. Or we kill the town in 5 somehow. There's a high chance something gets this one. We can Epidemics this one. This town has a much lower chance to solve, so we need to find something for it. I don't think we can use anything in the minor deck to kill it fast for us. Outside of maybe sending it to a Dahan land. Like Haunts might be our best bet. Although we wouldn't have our innate then, so probably not. Doesn't look like it. If we were to go for a major, we could have 4 energy this turn. So we need a 3 or less animal card. What works? Winds does. We downgrade. Epidemics, hit a solve. Wings would be a long shot, but it's a maybe. Vengeance of the Dead would at least give us a chunk of fear. Tigers is our best hit. Kills the town, gives us lots of fear. And we're already in the jungle. Settles a hit, as is Pent Up Calamity. And I believe that's it. So we got like 4 or 5 hits in here, which is better than 0, so let's go for it. Take that, game. All right, we're back in it. Okay, we should grow into 3 for Sacred Sites under threat. That's another out. And we can play Strike Low now too, because we found the only 2-cost animal. That's another point of fear. Also helps to keep us alive, should that matter. Or let's just say screw it and send to the Beastland. I mean, I would bet on us winning here. Literally anything good happening in 3 gets us there. So I think maximizing our potential fear is a good idea, just in case the first 4 fear cards miss somehow. Alright, we got 2 Dahan, Sacred Site, Coastal, let's go. This does it. That is literally anything good in 3. Sack 2 presents. This can't matter, right? Beast comes down to 3 and we deal a damage. Cool, alright. To the right piece. The defend 2 also wins, but let's not take the blight since we don't have to. Jungle's Ravage first, so unless these fear cards screw us somehow. No. Sure. Oh god. Does this, okay. The level 2 does not skip Ravage. Mild heart attack. Alright, we did get there. There you go. Getting a turn 2 Beast Major can lead to some pretty quick wins versus Russia. And I can honestly say that was the best showing of first picking Panthers over Constancy I think I've seen. Yeah, Constancy sucks, Panthers great. Turn 5 win, threw 4 upgrades off this. And we had an extra city to deal with off our first event. What else? Getting the solve off to Aspro is nuts. Usually getting that is just an absolute nightmare versus Russia. And then this event was the little bit of help we needed in the end. Although our 4 fear cards would have got us there too. We got our MVP Angry Bears, was absolutely insane. Enabled by the greatest minor power in the game. And then our lucky Tiger's Rip offset our terribly unlucky Blight card. Wasn't anything too wild with our fear cards, I don't think. Not really. And our explorers largely cooperated with us, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.